and we can expect for another 2024 of boxing excitement. I'm looking forward to Devin getting back in the ring. Of course, it's been probably the longest layoff we've had right now. Ryan Garcia, you're blowing your opportunity. You only have 6 hours left.
In a major development, Devin Haney hasn't announced his next fight. Moreover, Haney's remarks on Ryan Garcia in an interview with Andre Ward sparked a heated response from fans in April 2024. Haney and Garcia clashed in a highly anticipated 12-round boxing match during which Garcia sent Haney to the canvas 3 times, earning a win by majority decision. Yet controversy soon followed. By June, the bout's result was voided and declared a no contest after Garcia tested positive for Ostrine, leading to a fine for the infraction. While speaking with former undefeated world champion Ward, Haney was questioned about the speed of Garcia's left hook. In response, Haney offered a vague reply implying that performance-enhancing substances might be the reason behind it. The clip ignited a wave of intense reactions from boxing enthusiasts who quickly filled.
So the first round happened, bro. You said you had a great camp. This what I don't understand. I don't know how. Was he that fast with his left hook? Because I know y'all worked on it because you said it.
Yeah.
How did you get hit with that shot early in the fight? I mean, talk to me.
It's boxing. You can't swim without getting wet. You're gonna get hit. I got hit.
I felt like the times when you stood your ground and then slowly pushed him back, it was a totally different fight.
Yeah.
When you gave up ground, he got bold. Did you see that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I definitely saw that. I don't want to talk too much on the fight because I could say, oh, I could have did this, and that.
Regis Pro, a past rival of Devin Haney, shared his thoughts during an interview with WM Sports Media. He claimed that Haney's experience of being knocked down 3 times by Garcia would linger in his mind, potentially affecting his confidence in any future rematch. PR Grai remarked, he said, "I'm not going to say he's shot, I don't think that, but I don't think he's going to beat Ryan mentally. He knows he got beat. He dropped 3 times and got his ass whipped by Ryan. That's always going to be there no matter what they put out there, and no matter what Bill says, that's always going to be in the back of his mind. Damn, he really beat me. I don't think Devin will be able to beat Ryan, but if he fights somebody else, I don't know." Devin Haney has been out of action since his controversial fight with Ryan Garcia in April last year. In the meantime, he has relinquished his WBC super lightweight title and at his own request will now hold the status of champion. In recess, Haney and Garcia have expressed interest in a rematch to settle their rivalry, but that showdown won't happen immediately. The former undisputed lightweight champion is already booked for a comeback bout scheduled to take place shortly before his opponent regains eligibility to return to the ring on Friday night. Haney shared an image and said, "March, I'm back. There are other factors at work as well." But this occurs 1 month before Garcia's ban expires on April 20th, 2025. Garcia is scheduled to undergo surgery to address a wrist injury that sidelined him from his planned exhibition match against Japanese kickboxer Rukia Anno on December 30th. This will take time to recover from, and with Garcia eager to run it back against Anpo this year, the rematch may face even further delays. He wrote on social media last month, "I'm coming on here to say I'm sorry. Sorry that I had to postpone this fight. I suffered a hand injury in training camp to my right wrist right here, where after talking to doctors I'm going to need surgery. I had to take some time off the heel. I want to thank Fano and Reason for the opportunity, and I'm still excited to fight in Japan soon." He further added, "And this will all resume right after I heal up in 2025, so make no mistake. I'm coming back to finish what we started with Anpo, and he will eat his words, I guarantee. It just need to take some time off, but when I come back, there will be a bang in Japan." Boxing enthusiasts are eagerly anticipating the Garcia vs. Haney rematch, making it highly probable that the fight will come to fruition in the near future. Their first confrontation was explosive, and the surrounding controversy has only intensified anticipation for a rematch. However, before spectators can witness them square off one more, Haney will at least have a tune-up battle at this point. It's unknown how much competition Haney will face next. However, as the champion in recess, he is entitled to run for the WBC super lightweight title when he returns. When Hanzo Haney relinquished the green and gold belt, Alberto Pello was promoted from interim champion to the full title holder, making This a viable possibility as of now. Pello has no scheduled bouts and hasn't competed since his victory over Garcia Russell for the interim title in June of the previous year. Meanwhile, Haney has taken legal action against King Rhee, accusing him of battery fraud and breaching their contract, while also showing a keen interest in the possibility of a rematch. However, it seems that the Dream is preparing for a new challenge, revealing on social media that he plans to return to the ring before Garcia's suspension comes to an end. Although a potential rematch with Garcia appears to be off the table for now, Haney has yet to disclose any information about his upcoming opponent. It would be logical for him to aim for a shot at WBC super lightweight champion Alberto Pello, who claimed the green and gold belt after Haney was declared the champion in recess. However, after his period of inactivity, the American is probably going to have a tune-up before trying to get back his previous strap. Meanwhile,
the way Ryan Garcia handled Devin Haney, to me personally, doesn't call for a rematch. Once Ryan gets back in action, once Ryan gets back in rhythm, and maybe has a tune-up fight, possibly in late April or maybe early May, then I want to throw him in there with the very best.
It appears that Devin Haney is set to compete on BLK Prime on March 25th, according to an announcement made by the streaming platform. Via X, the undefeated champion will make his next appearance on BLK Prime, hinting that the event will likely be a pay-per-view broadcast. It's a true fall from grace, whereas Turkey Alec, when this fallen star needs a hand during such a rough patch. Devin's really hitting rock bottom. That defeat to Cry seems to have shaken him more than expected. Haney isn't a box office draw on his own and would need to face a high-profile opponent to generate a significant pay-per-view audience coming off an 11-month hiatus. It would be a gamble for him to step up against a top contender or a world champion at either 140 or 147 pounds. This move only strengthens the notion that Haney's career is nearing its end, with him merely going through the motions, while he'll undoubtedly pursue a match with Ryan Garcia. If that doesn't materialize, he could fade into irrelevance. Boxing enthusiasts on social media are mocking the news of Haney's upcoming fight with BLK Prime, viewing it as a step backward compared to his previous high-profile bouts on DAZN and ESPN. The move to BLK Prime is expected to limit his audience reach unless the event generates significant buzz. As per a tweet, breaking news sources say Devin Haney versus Adrian Brower is likely to take place on March 25th on BLK Prime. It remains uncertain whether this will be a lasting arrangement for
whoever the very best is. And, we still have Devin Haney who is wanting that rematch against Ryan Garcia. The way Ryan Garcia handled Devin Haney, to me personally, doesn't call for a rematch, but who knows, the back and forth is pretty intense.
Haney, or simply a one-time appearance on BLK Prime, should he lose, staying put could be his best option, as opportunities on a major network would likely be few and far between at 26. Haney wouldn't be a priority for Ryan Garcia, especially if Haney suffers a defeat to an underwhelming opponent. It would be intriguing to explore whether Devin's father Bill Haney has played a role in his choice to fight on BLK Prime. If Bill is aiming to keep Dev tied to the streaming platform for the long haul, he risks alienating a significant portion of the fan base who prefer not to subscribe. This could become irrelevant if Haney struggles against elite opponents, as he wouldn't be featured on mainstream networks regardless. On December 10th, 2022, Terrence Crawford squared off against David Anon on BLK Prime. Despite rumors that the pay-per-view event underperformed, this marked Crawford's sole appearance on that network. 2 years back, Adrian Brower, a former 4-division world champion, was scheduled to face Red Kid on BLK Prime. However, the fight was called off and never materialized. It's another bout that likely would have underperformed in pay-per-view sales, as Bronner's popularity has steadily declined over the years. Meanwhile, Devin Haney has reaffirmed his commitment to promoting integrity in sports for 2025 by enrolling in continuous testing through the voluntary anti-doping agency. As expected, the American has solidified his position by enrolling in W's 247-365 Pro programs, committing to testing both during and outside of competition until January 2, 2026. Haney is the first boxer to participate in the year-long program in 2025, and few others have previously agreed to such rigorous drug testing. Naturally, Most of boxing's top promoters, and in certain instances the fighters themselves, will cover the cost of water testing, though how often it's conducted depends on the allocated budget instead, regardless of whether a fighter is in training camp or not. W's 24/7's 365 program guarantees that random testing is conducted throughout the year. With Garcia's suspension set to end in April, the Haney camp is itching for a chance at redemption, yet former WBC super lightweight champion Regis PGA warns that Haney might be better off avoiding Garcia altogether. In December 2023, PR faced a clear unanimous decision defeat at the hands of Devin Haney. His attempt to recover in October against Jack Cadle also ended in disappointment with another on an end decision loss. However, in an interview with YSM Sports Media, the 45-year-old offered his insights on the upcoming Garcia vs. Haney rematch. Prize said, "You can say what you want, but he still lost. Yeah, Ryan was wrong. He was using something he shouldn't have supposed to, but how much did that really count? I don't think Devin will be able to beat Ryan, but if he fights somebody else, I don't know." Regis Prize says he believes Devin Haney will accept the rematch with Ryan Garcia for the money, but he doesn't think he should. PRA for former two-time light welterweight champion believes Haney should have a tune-up bout before stepping into a rematch with Garcia, suggesting that Haney needs to rebound from his recent defeat first. If he jumps straight into the rematch, he's likely to suffer another defeat, as Ryan completely outclassed him in their encounter on April 20th of last year. Regis believes Garcia will triumph over Haney once more, just as he did previously. A number of fans speculate that Haney's choice to step away from the ring,